And of course, the first thing I do is go into the menu to try and use a teleport stone that isn't even in this game. You know what? We're gonna... This is going to be the banging our head against the wall stream. This is going to be our banging our head against the wall stream. Alright. Gets the cure. Zell gets the cure. And of course I'm streaming opposite Tom Fox, so... Meanwhile, my sister is introducing my dad to the mechanics of how Wii bowling works, specifically the how do you get the pro ball. Ah crap, I just set Cloud to get healed, didn't I? No, Renoa just got healed for no reason. Hello!
What are we doing?
Final Fantasy VIII.
Okay.
Trying to do a bonus boss that's probably going to get me killed a few times. This is basically the banging my head against the wall stream. I've got Bravely Default running. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot if it's at a save point. No, it's not at a save point. Just get my ass kicked and you should be fine. Because that's a battle that I'm not prepared to win.
Well, he's gonna try.
Yeah. She uses really strong magic, and he uses really strong healing.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Like I said, get my ass kicked and you should be good. Because there's a save point literally right outside that room.
Am I the little people I'm taking turns against this blue guy, or am I the one blue guy that's like kicking everybody's ass?
You're the 4 guys on the right.
Well, that's shitty. I'll get my ass kicked.
Well, like I said, get your ass kicked and we'll call it square.
The naked kid's already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. When you skip Japanese speaking very fast, it sounds like they're all moving. Doesn't it?
It kinda does.
Just pressing all the same buttons.
If you're going to do that, just press Y and let it go. Because Y puts it in automatic mode.
I just keep pressing Y.
No, just press it once, make sure that auto is going.
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah. Alright.
Do I save after this?
No. Just, hit the home menu button. And then X. And then you're free to switch the cards.
Yeah, yo!
Please don't lose that. That is my back door into the... That is my back door into Userland if I ever have to redo that.
I got it. What's Userland?
Homebrew. If I ever have to...
Oh, that was Zelda!
Yeah. If
You're
I...
playing Zelda?
Well, I have it in there because Zelda has an exploit that you can use to get into 3DS Homebrew.
Oh, I was gonna say, play Zelda.
Well, you can play it,
I mean, I wanna play this.
because, I mean, I've got the... I only need the physical card for it. I got the save file that I would need backed up. Alright, so now that we've actually finally got the Oddly... Oh, you're playing your Mario.
No, I mean, you use the joystick when you play games.
Sometimes. It depends on the game. Oh yeah, Zell's got the Ultimas. I forgot. I drew from that already. Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
I think we came through this one to get in. This doesn't seem right.
So, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get out of Lunatic Pandora so I can track down more Ultimas.
Is this the thing that other guy mentioned a few streams ago?
Yes, he did. I'm probably not going to leave the speed settings to where he recommended it simply because I'm so used to how Final Fantasy VII worked in that it didn't really penalize you for going fast. And it's probably a bad idea for me to set this game to its fast settings, but I am not used to going slow in Final Fantasies.
So, this is a slower game.
Well, no, what it is that the way it was explained a couple weeks back was that the enemies actually act faster than you can typically react. So I can see that there is value in not playing at the highest speed, but I'm gonna play at the highest speed anyway, just because I'm used to it.
And that is why you mentioned... God damn it, I wasn't actually paying attention when you started this.
Well, my sister came in about 3 minutes in, and she wanted to play her game on my 3DS, but I was in the middle of Bravely Default, third world fighting against Victor and Victoria. So I had her get me a game over before switching the games. And that was the fight that I wasn't prepared to win, was the Victor Victoria one. Of course, right now I have no idea where I am. Oh, okay, now I know where I am. I'm on the way out, like I thought I was. tubes.
You are in the internet as a series of tubes.
I am in the tubes. Hey, Tangy.
Didn't expect Tangerous to actually be here. So my current mission is to convince a bunch of people in a Discord house to actually get Tabletop Simulator.
I've got
That's
tabletop.
my goal.
I've got tabletop. I was playing it earlier.
I want to try to get a board game going in the game house thing. That's the thing.
Which board game?
I don't know. There's a fuck ton. There's like 1,000 on the workshop.
Yeah, that's about right for workshop. I was looking
Not
to
all
see.
of them are proper board games either. Have to be careful. Some of them are war games.
War
Those take
games-
time to explain to people.
Well, war games aren't that bad as long as you get people who already know them. Oh. Alright, so.
The only one I know is Warhammer 40k, and that's about it.
The ones that I'm used to are like the Avalon Hill ones, and then that used to-ness is only secondhand.
Oh, you mean Avalon Hill is an advanced squad leader, or that miniatures Allies and Axis game they had a while back?
Stuff like Axis and Allies, Guns of August. I am not even going to try this fight. Those are the wrong buttons. He hit me for 50 damage. What the hell? Alright,
No, it's
back
okay,
onto the right.
Dangerous.
Alright, hopefully this time I won't get my controls mixed up. That's the wrong side. Probably my biggest complaint with Final Fantasy VIII, as of right now, is the fact that the vehicles control weird.
As opposed to you going off on a mythical side quest that the game doesn't even say, hey, you should pay attention to this. I think you actually had to learn this from chat, too, which you probably wouldn't have thought of otherwise.
Oh yeah, the hunting down the Ultimas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not have thought of doing that, because I would have just kept plowing on.
It didn't even hint at it, which, or at least I didn't think it did. I've kind of been ignoring the story since it's kind of nuts.
Well, if I had a way to stream 3DS, I'd probably stream Bravely Default tonight, because I want to get through the third world. I want to be...
3DS capture devices are weird.
They're expensive, is the main problem, is they're expensive, and I did not mean to get off the Ragnarok. Because I wanted to dock over here. Because there is an Ultima draw point here. And it is a refreshing one, too, so Zell needs to draw. So we want to stack as much magic on Zell as we can right now. Hey, Shumis. Ultimas for 5,000. Yeah, that's actually pretty good a deal. That is actually pretty good a deal.
Oh, look, Tangerous is actually here now.
Hey, Tangy.
I wonder what game Ziggurox is talking about in the main chat.
Oh, you've already got Diablo Junction. Hello, Danglebadian Hotel.
Wow, there's actually a viewer named that. Alright.
Okay,
Sorry
who
if that
all has
sounded
the...
actually pretty rude, but yeah, that's a pretty unique name.
Okay, Shiva has a strength junction. Ifrit has a strength junction. The brothers. Who's sitting on the brothers?
I have no idea, and I don't even want to attempt to comprehend what's going on.
So the guy who needs to have the brothers junction to strength already has the brothers on it, so I just need to get some AP and then he'll be good to go.
I just took a look at that menu and decided, really now?
Yeah, menu management in this game sucks. It's still better than 7, though.
I get the fact of grinding, but the whole entire, you have to power up your ultimas to get more powerful, and that things don't happen naturally via leveling is kind of a weird concept, considering I come from CRPGs.
Yeah, it's something that takes getting used to. It feels like an extension of how the materias in 7 affected your stats. Only you get more control over how they affect your stats in exchange for not getting the bonuses on level. And that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
And
Alright.
people, for some reason, really like these two games.
I like 7 mainly because 7 I had in high school. I will be the first person to admit that 7 is majorly flawed. Actually, you know what? You only ever junction magic when I'm trying ultimates anyway, so I'm gonna leave that as is. Alright.
I don't play a whole lot of RPGs. I think the only ones I've tried are computer RPGs, and I tend to like those.
Well, what computer RPGs?
Although I've never finished them, I've tried both Fallouts.
Okay, Fallout. Fallout's not one that I've tried yet. My experience is mostly with the older BioWare stuff, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, stuff like that.
I'm also somewhat familiar with ARPGs and the very weird first-person RPGs. You know, Borderlands, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. I'm also familiar with those.
Games like Zelda 2.
It's like Zelda 2. I've actually never played Zelda 2.
Oh.
Mainly because of, I've heard bad things about Death Mountain.
Oh yeah, Death Mountain in that game sucks.
Death Mountain would probably make me rage quit, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, I would suggest if you're going to play it blind your first time, play with save states, because it sucks.
Actually, I've been told to just go in with a map. If I want to complete the first 2 Zeldas, go in with a map.
A map is... Yeah, you're going to need a map. You're also going to want save states for Zelda 2, because Zelda 2 is a pain in the ass.
But Zelda 1's
Zelda 1...
cryptic.
Zelda 1, not so much a pain in the ass in the same way Zelda 2 is, but it's incredibly cryptic. I forgot what the hell I'm looking for.
The first game you could probably play completely blind is, surprisingly, this first Super Nintendo one.
Link to the Past?
Link to the Past, yeah.
No and yes, because Link to the Past does a few things that you would not the Link to the Past still asks the player to do a few things that are out of left field. Case in point, the Moon Pearl. Where the hell is it? Is it over here? Or is it over on the other continent? No, it's over here. It's in the... There it is. There's the damn thing. I'm gonna pick up Odin while I'm here. Because I know about this. I know about what happens to Odin, so I want to at least have Odin before it happens. Okay, that's a nope. Actually, I should be able to draw a death out of it. Except the person that's supposed to be drawing doesn't have draw set. I need to fix that.
Oh, cool, there's a timer.
Yeah, if you don't get Odin before the time limit runs out, he just flat out kills you. But he only kills you if you're in battle with him, so if the timer runs out before you start the battle with him, you can still run out and reset the timer. I actually did about half of this place on a previous stream, and it was like, I think it was back when I first had access to this content too. That was a long while back.
So, what happens if you kill Odin? Does the timer permanently stop?
Well, the timer will stop simply because getting Odin is the whole point of the timer. Odin's another Guardian Force that you can pick up, is what it is. But unlike Ifrit, this isn't one that you get to choose for yourself, and it's a hard timer. Basically, once it runs out, it runs out. Which means I probably should have saved before coming in.
Yeah, you probably should.
Because I really don't want to redo that menu management. Oh hey, a draw point that I can't remember how to get to. Okay.
I don't think you want to worry about the draw point right now.
Well, yeah, once I get Odin, then I can fiddle around with stuff here. But I'm on the clock, so I don't want to mess with any of you diamonds. Oh, I need your... No, the eyes are up here. What am I doing? I'm getting confused by the controls is what I'm doing. The same thing happens to me when I play 7. Alright. But yeah, the same bullshit happens when I play 7. I get confused because the controls rotate based on the map. It's not always obvious. 78418. Let me write that down, because I don't want to have to redo this. 78418. Take out the left. Take out the right. Alright, Hugin. I'm going to go put these eyes in Hugin now. Nope, 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 nope. Wait, who has Doom set?
Oh, one of those two creatures must be Odin, right?
Put in the left eye. Put in the right eye.
So why are you putting eyes into fangs?
So I can put in the code.
Alright. I'm not trying to be an ass, just distracting you in a time-sensitive situation.
No, if I had 5 minutes left on the clock, it would be time-sensitive. I got time. So yeah, ask away.
So you have to put those eyes in to get a door to open.
Essentially, yes.
Where did you get the eyes?
One of the... This makes more sense when you see how it is originally. What do you have that I can draw? Oh, you have a spell that I don't know yet. triple.
Uh-oh, boss battle.
Yep.
I don't think you're ready for this boss battle.
Well, no, you can do this boss battle. You can do this boss battle stupid early if you know how the thing goes. He's not attacking. Why does that worry me? Who's got the scans?
There's a good chance he completely lurked. Or he's just gonna kill one of you at random.
Oh, I know what it is. He doesn't attack unless the timer runs out. That's what it is.
So you have about 14 minutes to kill him.
Yeah. See, the problem is that I forgot to set the speed. I forgot to set the timer speeds back to maximum before starting this, because I didn't realize it would be the very next room. So I'm actually losing a lot of ground here simply because I'm waiting for my bars to fill all the time. Oh, derp. So yeah, let's do this for 20 minutes. I should probably blast myself with Dispel first, just to get rid of the
Probably
Reflect.
should.
See, this is where Ifrit's ability Mad Rush would come in handy.
Really now.
Yeah, because Mad Rush applies Berserk and... How did Dispel miss? Renoa, what the hell are you doing? Not that it mattered. Okay. Well, he's not a true Guardian Force, but now if I need him, I can get him. So yay, now I can explore this place properly. Alright, I forgot how to get over to that. Oh, a Boo Air. Joy. Counter his best ability. I should probably look at these guys, see if they have anything worth drawing. Oh, he's got zombies. We're gonna be here a while. I want them zombies. Now, if only there was a monster that I knew that I could draw ultimates from. That was something that that was actually something I meant to look up before the stream and never did, was who I could draw ultimate from.
Oh.
But having 198 castings of zombie is good too. If he doesn't get himself killed first. Yes, please. Oh, I thought you were talking about my water. Thank you. Oh, he's full up. I want 198 castings of zombie, damn it. Okay, that's funny. That's actually funny.
What just happened? Oh wait, I have to wait for the stream to catch up.
Death is not usually a spell that can get reflective. It's traditionally not reflectable.
Oh. So you basically just took no damage from him.
Well, death is a saber die spell. Basically, it either works or it doesn't work at all. It's not a spell that causes damage, is the thing. But I didn't realize death would be reflective. I see that thing drop into a defensive stance, and I immediately think he's using default. That's how much I've been playing Bravely Default lately. Speaking of dead. I don't know why I tried going into items, but this is specifically why I have Phoenix Downs. Is it this one? This doesn't seem right. Yeah, just put me over here again. It's hot as balls in here. I need to bring the fan down next week.
That's what summer does, man.
Yeah.
It's extremely hot, yet it's 71. Probably from all the moisture in the air.
Yeah, that's mostly what it is around here, is humidity. Because, I mean, we are a river town. We are right on the Ohio River. Arrow! Everyone has these stocked, because this is a cheap and easy. Why the hell did that only give me one? What the hell, Cloud?
I wouldn't say I live on a river, but I do live on a pretty big bay. A bay that goes out to the ocean. So we do get a lot of stuff like that up here.
But yeah, we're on the Ohio River, and we're in a valley too, so even though we can get a crossbreeze blowing out the hot air, we don't usually get one.
Yeah, we sometimes do it. Depends on a lot of things.
Yeah. That's the big disadvantage to living in a river valley, is you gotta deal with the wind never getting rid of the weather.
Although there are a few times where, if it's thundering, just like thundering flat out outside, and there's enough wind, it will basically cool it down.
Yeah.
That's one of the few things about living at a bay, which is pretty good.
Now, are you East Coast or West Coast?
East.
Yeah. Alright, we are going to try this. This is going to fail miserably, but we are going to try it.
What are you gonna try?
Something stupid. Are you familiar at all with what tonberries do?
No.
They deal damage to you based on how many enemies you kill. Somehow, Renoa has not killed enough enemies to be immediately slain by a tonberry. So that's somewhat good. At least Renoa can draw this fight out. Cloud is pretty much dead. Cloud is on the... No, Cloud's dead.
So basically, they implemented a monster that can basically one-hit kill you if you kill enough things.
Right. And by the time you run into tonberries, you've reached the point in the game where it is a one-hit kill. Because they are pretty much late game end game.
Urge to kill Rising.
Yeah.
Seriously, I kind of am sort of hoping whoever created this game kind of died in a car crash. Because some of these things I've been hearing from you are the stupidest things I've ever heard about game design.
Well, the problem is that they've been doing this for ever since '88, I think. I mean, tonberries weren't in the original, but tonberries have been around in the series forever. And
I am once again reminded why most Japanese RPGs I don't like. The exceptions probably being Earthbound and Front Mission, but Front Mission's a tactical RPG.
Yeah. Oh, I love playing tacticals, but I'm terrible at them.
I actually hear tactical RPGs from Japanese developers are actually pretty good, so I've been trying to find a few more of them.
Well, the few tacticals that I've played, I love. The three Final Fantasy Tactics games. I guess Fire Emblem counts as a tactical.
Yeah, Fire Emblem would technically count according to most people.
Yeah. And then there's also what's it called? Devil Survivor. I've got Devil Survivor, and I love that.
I didn't know that was God damn it! I'm trying to remember which series that's from. If that's the series I'm thinking of.
That's Shin Megami Tensei. That's
that was the series I was thinking of. I thought that was actually an RPG.
No, Devil Survivor is tactical.
And which one's the RPG where a bunch of kids basically have to transform into beings and eat enemies?
I'm not
thinking
sure.
Of Devil Saga, I think.
I am not sure. At this point, I'm just flying around to be flying around.
I am thinking of Digital Devil Saga, not just Devil Saga.
Yeah, that's... Okay, this keeps going in directions I don't expect it to go in, so I can't just ad-lib along with it. I'd actually have to sit down and listen to the melody. Okay, where the hell am I looking everything looks the same. Oh, there we go. This. I want to check this out.
You can land on the water. What's that?
Something I can land on.
Is that a prison?
No, this is an abandoned research facility.
Okay, so it's not a prison.
No, the prison's in the middle of the desert. Again.
I understand the logistics of placing a prison in the middle of the desert. Because we actually do that in real life, but...
Well, the problem is that you have to keep it survive. You have to keep it supplied.
And then you have to worry about, hey, a bunch of inmates basically escaped. And now they're basically raiding the supply convoys we send to the prison.
Yeah.
Which, depending on whatever the fuck state this society's in, they would either be, quote, really fast, or if it was more post-apocalyptic, like Fallout New Vegas, there would probably be fucking raiding going on. The blue light brings death to all. Turn back.
Oh, I know these things. These aren't that bad.
So, if you kill this thing, you get another Ultima, right?
Not an Ultima. This is how you get Bahamut. But I don't know the steps for doing it, so I'm probably going to be here the rest of the night. Which, considering this is the let's bang our heads against the wall stream, that's no big problem.
Oh, I remember now. That's what you called it at the beginning.
Yeah. This was going to be the ultimate Faff, but I didn't actually print out where all the ultimates were stacked. So I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going for those ultimates. So that's why this isn't the ultimate Faff yet. But this is a finding and grinding stream.
The best kind of stream.
Disease Breath. I do not like that name.
Really now?
Well, the good news is that it only silenced me. The bad news is I have no idea what else it can do. Hello, Red Mage Mike, and welcome to whatever the hell this is. And goodbye, Red Mage Mike.
Some guy just joined the call and then left, didn't he?
He meant to go to chat house instead of stream house, is what it is. Everybody's learning things. Yeah, the encounter rate in this place is like 3,000%. What the hell? I just killed you. What the hell? Let's see what Diablos actually does. Ooh, zombie. Thank you! I should probably drop an Asuna. Asuna, there we go. Auto reflect is the best. I need to turn the speed back up. Oh yeah, reflect. Damn it. Okay, what do you do, Diablo? Oh, that looks cool, but it's probably not going to do squat. It's probably gravity-based. Yeah, that's gravity-based, alright. That's what I figured. Yep. Confuse. Great. No, that's sleep. It's Confuse in 7. And that's why Zombie is best status. Breath of Death. I do not like that name.
I thought you didn't like the other death name also.
Well, the good news is that it didn't kill me outright. The bad news is that there's probably a reason it triggered Renzo.
Ooh, that looked powerful.
It is. Alright, so... Actually, I'm just gonna drop an elixir on you and call it a day. And we're doing this again! Only this time there's different enemies, so that's good.
I find it funny if to get him, you just have to boss rush. Like, you have to be a bunch of enemies. I think the closest comparison would be Pit of 100 Trials.
More
or less, if it did something like that, it'd be pretty funny.
Hooray for Reflect! And it didn't work anyway. But auto-reflect is the best. Where'd that booer go? Oh, I do not like this, MIM. That's not good. Please let that kill the bomb. Somebody set up us the bomb. I need to turn the speed back up is what I need to do. This is ridiculous. I'm slowly inching my way to the dragon. This is going to take the rest of the stream, I can already see it. Alright.
Yep.
Oh, already putting her to sleep. And silenced. Joy. That knocked me out of summon, too. Alexander, because he's got hit points. That's going to knock Zell out of the summon state. Great. No, it's not. Okay. Holy Judgment. I have no idea if the button I'm pushing is the correct one for boost. Of course, I don't even think Alexander has boost. Doesn't look like it. Wait, you have boost. You've got boost. You've got boost. You'll need boost. Yours is gravity, so boost wouldn't help you anyway. I'll go ahead and finish that. Your status, so you don't get boost. You've got boost. You've got boost. Your status, so you don't get boost. You need boost. Wait, what's med data? Doubles the effect of medicine. Okay. Why does Renoa have more base strength than Zell?
Because.
Well, let's fix that.
Dog-shaped missile, which you should be using more of.
You mean the dog?
Yes, you have to use the dog.
Okay, so it only triggers the encounters when I'm going.
I think, at least. I thought that was her main gimmick, so...
Well, I have no control over when the dog appears is the problem. So
Isn't there something you could change to fix that?
Well, no. Whether or not the dog appears is completely random except for the combined limit, which even then I have very little control over that. This isn't like Final Fantasy VII where you can charge up your limit and save it for a boss fight. Okay. There should be another Ultima ready to draw up here at Shumi. If I can ever find Shumi Village. Where the hell's Shumi Village at? Damn it. I'm on the wrong continent. Hey there, Buzz Buzz. A few of those. Here we go. Yep. Oh, hi there. I'm not sure I know what you're called. You're Snow Lion. You have Zerks. And Warch is streaming in a minute. You know, it's too bad Warch doesn't stream on Twitch, because otherwise I could totally host him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get into a tent here soon, because Renoa needs the healers.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The actual title of the thing you're streaming appears in Discord.
Yes, it does.
So instead of saying, oh, you're playing Final Fantasy VIII, it says The Ultimate Faff.
You never noticed?
I've never paid that much attention via Discord during your stream, so...
And Renoa's down. And Renoa's the one who has the revive spells.
Oh, that's bad. I wonder where Zach, or the guy who really likes Sonic R, is.
You mean Logan?
Yeah.
He's out this week. I think he's... You know, I'm not sure what's going on there. Ooh, Lumo. I have no idea what that is. Yeah.
Barch has not told people he's streaming. He just bought something.
Well, no, he just said what he's streaming. He's streaming Lumo.
The hell is Lumo?
I have no idea.
Oh, speaking of games and things, Summer Sale happened.
Yeah, I know, I got Papers, Please out of it. I also got Jackbox Party Pack 2 out of it. Alright, so we are going to cut early this week, because I don't want to miss Borch's stream. Alright. So, I will see y'all next week. And remember, winners don't be losing them frogs, yo.